Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining us today. If you are a practitioner looking to grow your business, improve your client engagement, and add a new income stream without adding more hours, then this webinar is for you. Today's session is titled How to Add a New Revenue Stream to Your Practice in 30 Days. And that's exciting. We're not talking theory. We're talking about something you can start implementing almost immediately. I'm joined today by Dr. Ocker, who has over 20 years' experience helping practitioners integrate live blood analysis successfully into their practices. So before we get started, hello, Dr. Ocker.
Hello, Elizabeth. Thank you for the opportunity.
Great. So before we get started, can you give us a quick overview of your experience and the kind of practitioners that you work with?
Yes, absolutely. So, over the past 25 years or so, I've worked with naturopaths, chiropractors, functional medicine practitioners, and nutritionists, helping them to introduce live blood analysis into their practices. Now, what we consistently see is that when clients can actually see what's going on and happening in their body, their level of engagement and commitment changes dramatically.
Okay, and the title mentions adding a new revenue stream in 30 days. That might sound ambitious to some. Can you maybe explain what that actually means?
Yes, absolutely. And it is an important distinction to make. So when we say 30 days, we're talking about how quickly you can start implementing and generating revenue from this in your practice. Alongside that, we provide a full 12-week training program that supports you in mastering the skill, building confidence, and really maximizing results over time. So you're able to start implementing very quickly within 30 days, and then to continue enhancing your skills and knowledge over the 12-week training course with ongoing support throughout.
Okay, and what are some of the biggest challenges that natural health practitioners face right now?
Well, there are a few consistent ones that practitioners tend to be facing, regardless of the modality that they're working with. So clients don't fully understand their condition, and as a result of that, compliance drops off. Retention isn't what it should be, and of course, revenue then can be inconsistent. So even when the practitioner is very highly skilled, if the client isn't fully engaged, doesn't fully understand what really is going on, the outcomes and then the business as well suffer as a result of that.
Okay, so it's not necessarily a clinical issue, it's an engagement issue then, yes?
Absolutely. That's what we find, especially with the sort of field of natural health and complementary medicine. The gap is actually between what the practitioner knows and what the client actually does. So, not really related to the clinical skill or expertise of the practitioner at all, but rather how the client is engaged in this process and how they actually understand what needs to be done in their particular case.
Okay, so where does live blood analysis fit into this?
Well, live blood analysis is a very powerful bridge in this type of issue. It allows you to show your clients their blood in real time on a screen during the consultation. So instead of explaining concepts abstractly, you're actually able to visually demonstrate things like inflammation, oxidative stress, and other patterns, the same patterns that you as a natural health practitioner actually deal with in practice on a daily basis. So when clients can see what's actually happening, they're far more likely to then take action.
Okay. Can you talk us through what actually, or what that actually looks like in practice?
Yeah, sure. So typically this involves the practitioner taking a small amount of capillary blood from the client's finger. They then place it under a specialized microscope, and what's seen in the microscope is also then displayed on a screen in the practice, as we can see in this image here. You then guide the client through what you're seeing, simply and clearly. Now, what's powerful here is that the client becomes part of the process. It's no longer a one-way explanation where the practitioner is trying to explain what's going on. It's a lot more interactive.
So this will change the dynamic quite a bit then.
It does, absolutely, and it creates understanding. It creates curiosity. An emotional type of attachment to what they're seeing in the screen as well. And as a result of that, an almost instant type of buy-in into what the practitioner is actually trying to communicate to the client.
Okay. And what kind of results do practitioners typically see after introducing live blood analysis?
Right. Well, I've been working with live blood analysis and training practitioners for about 25 years now. And what we consistently see when practitioners start implementing live blood analysis in their own practice is that we mainly see four shifts that take place. And it's when the focus shifts in the practice from telling to showing. So instead of the practitioner telling the client what's going on, they're able to actually show them physically what is going on. So as a result of that, we see higher client compliance, improved retention. So clients actually come back to track the progress to see how things have changed in their blood. There's an additional revenue stream that's created because of this. And also the practitioner is differentiated more strongly in the market. And importantly, this happens without the practitioner needing to overhaul their existing practice.
Okay, so let's go back to the implementation. How does someone realistically get started?
All right, well, we break this into two phases. So, firstly, in phase one, um, this is during the first 30 days where we focus really on fast tracking the implementation. Here we focus on setting up the equipment. We begin foundational training. Practitioners start using this with selected clients and they start generating an income from this. During phase two, during the weeks 5 to 12 of the process, we focus on mastery and growth. So this is where practitioners typically would deepen their understanding of the various blood patterns. They refine how they communicate the findings to their clients. It gets fully integrated into your standard consultations because it provides so much additional information that it is useful with almost every case that you see in practice, and also basically optimizing pricing and client flow during this process as well. So within the first month, you already using the technique, and over the full 12-week period, you focus then on mastering it.
Okay, and what about practitioners who are maybe thinking, well, this sounds great, but I'm not technical or I don't have lab experience?
It's a very common concern with practitioners, and the training is actually designed specifically for that. So, as a practitioner, you don't need to have a lab background. You don't need to have any prior experience with working with blood or the microscope, and we guide you step by step. You're fully supported during the full 12-week program.
Okay, so if someone wants to do this, what's the first step?
Well, we've put together a complete system that includes the live blood analysis equipment, a structured 12-week training program, ongoing support, as well as practice integration tools. So you know exactly how to introduce this service into your practice. Now, the goal there is quite simply, we want to get you up and running within the first 30 days and fully confident within a 12-week period.
Okay, so for those watching, the next step is to reach out by email for a detailed info pack. The info pack will provide more details on how to get started, answers to frequently asked questions, and also how to set up time for a call.
Absolutely. And we do keep the course quite personalized as well. So we only take on a limited number of attendees at a time. So just to ensure that everyone gets the support that they need.
Brilliant. So if you're looking for a practical, proven way to grow your practice, improve your client outcomes, add a new revenue stream, and this is definitely worth exploring. So thank you all very much for joining us, and we look forward to speaking with you. And we'll also send you a recording of this Zoom meeting, as well as links and information on where you can get started. So thank you all very much for joining us. And
Thank
thank you,
you.
Dr. Ocker. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Thanks very much. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.